Welcome to the channel where it's okay to be an average Joe. My name is Zack. This is Zack of all trades. Alright, my voice is sort of back. Let's open up BT6. The last booster packs are opening in a while, I think. Although BT7 is announced and is underway also. BT6, man, we have a box here. We have a little bit of a redemption because the last time I opened up a box of BT6, it was really bad. Like, the only card I wanted to pull was the Bond of Bravery, and I only had that one. So I hope this is a lot better. Let's start off with the little dash packs that we have. I'm hoping, because I need one more copy of the Gabumon, Tamer Searcher, and for the rest I already have a playset of the most of them except for Wizardmon. So I'm hoping Wizardmon as well. Let's see. Without damaging the card, please. And it is Udamon. Too bad. But it's okay. We have another shot at this. Let's go. Gabumon. Come on, come on, come on. It is Wizardmon. Well, can't complain. I did want the Wizardmon, so too bad that there's no extra Gabumon, but hey, you can't win them all. Let's go. Pagumon as our box topper. Let's go. It's Bibimon. It's also fine. Bibimon as our box topper, and then as our 1-year anniversary pack. I would like to have the Vmon or the Valderarm, I believe it is, and otherwise the, what's his name again? Millenniumon. Alright, let's go Femon, because I already have a Phoenixmon. Struggles. Don't want to damage the card. Think it's a good hit. It is. Upamon. Was that a possibility? Yeah. Ooh. Didn't know it. You could get Upamon out of this pack. It's really nice though. Wow. Right. I fell in love with this card. Let's see. What are we going to pull here? Start with the left. On your right side, you should be able to see that I want to get a Agumon Bond of Bravery, a Gabumon Bond of Bravery, a Mamemon, Eosmon, Azulongmon, Genkomon, Dynasmon, a Alt Art Gabumon, and our secret rare or otherwise Alt Art would be Gabumon Bond of Friendship. Let's go. It's Eosmon to start. It's a cool card. Playing it makes you want to play one Tamer, but then the opponent gets to play a Tamer as well. And when you swing with it as an inherit skill, you may play a Tamer with a play cost of 4 or less. It has to be a white Tamer. Gizamon, if your opponent doesn't have any Digivolutions, it gets plus 2000. Once per turn, Goblimon, trash a card from your hand using effects, gives this Digimon plus 2000. Chikurimon, de-digivolve 1 when checked in security. Shoutmon, once per turn when attacking, if this card has Blitz, trigger draw 1. Mistymon, once per turn when a card is removed from your security stack, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP for the turn. Nanimon, good card, when checked in security, played on the field. Gabumon, Bond of Friendship. Support, you can play Madishida for 2 instead of for 1, because you gain 1 memory. And you may unsuspend when you are gone, Bond of Friendship. This is all turns, by the way. Arbomon, the hybrid Digimon to Digivolve on your Tamer. Pagumon, a card that gives you another look at the top of your deck and place it in your hand if it's a black Digimon. Taikamiya, good card, the Tamer. And Manticoremon. When attacking, you may trash the top card of your deck, of your security to give minus 1000 on one of your opponent's Digimon, minus 5000. Alright, So last time it was a horrendous box. I only had like 2 bond support for each card. For each Bond of Bravery and Bond of Friendship, only had 2 ties and 2 Agumon and 2 Gabumon and 2 Mats. Bauhakmon, when attacking once per turn, if you have a Digimon with Systemon in its name in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DP or less. A cheap to play Parasauromon, sorry. Ginkakumon, a lot of play in purple nowadays. Your turn once per turn when you trash a card in your hand, using one of your effects, gain 1 memory. Octomon, high DP value for a champion. Deputymon to warp Digivolve in one of the 3 Musketeers. And Aldradimon, security attack +1. Opponent's turn, your opponent's effects can't reduce this Digimon's DP. This Digimon has Blitz, it's a level 5 Digimon with 8000 DP. Manticoremon, really cool card. If you play it and you have 3 or less security, gain 2 memory, so you basically play champion for 2 cost. While your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards in play, this Digimon gains jamming. When attacking, trash one of your Digivolution card from the bottom of your opponent's Digimon. Demumermon, +1000 when attacking the player. Iron Fist Onslaught sees a lot of play right now. Delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the highest play cost. And Justmon, okay. Not a bad hit, Because it's one of the most played cards in BT6 right now. And one of the most anticipated cards for BT6. Yeah, Justmon is okay card. Ferrismon. Bulkmon, cool card, gives security attack +1 if you have 3 or more security. Deltamon, basically the blue Octomon. Tinkermon, I have a really cool deck around this. We should check it out sometime. And I should have got this light on. Tinkermon. Lose 2 memory on deletion for your opponent. It's okay card. Eosmon. You can have multiple cards of this, more than 4, up to 50 if you want. When attacking, you may play 1 level 5 or lower Eosmon. Elecmon on deletion, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. Pile Volkmon. A cyborg Digimon, by the way. It has reboot. Once per turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon is deleted, trigger one of your other Digimon is deleted, trigger D Digivolve 1 on one of your opponent's Digimon. Terapimon, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DP or less. This sees a lot of play in the security control. On play, delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon, and it has security attack +1, comboing it off with the Omnimon Alter S. And Manoa Bellucci, level 4. Play cost 4, Tamer, white, is a memory tamer. When you play an Eosmon, you may suspend this tamer, reveal the top 3 cards, add 1 tamer card or 1 Digimon card with Eosmon in its name among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. And on the opponent's turn, while you have an Eosmon in play, your opponent's tamers don't unsuspend during their unsuspend phase. And Majiramon, good card for the Azulongmon support. When Digivolving, trash 1 Digivolution card from the top of one of your opponent's Digimon. And when attacking once per turn, if your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards in play, unsuspend this Digimon. If you see and hear any weird cuts, it's because I'm still coughing a lot. So that's when I cut. Megadramon, your turn. This Digimon is treated as a black Digimon. Your turn, this Digimon gets +2000 as inherit. Skull Mammothmon. Skull Mammothmon, while you have 3 or fewer security, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP and is a blocker. Panjamon, and when attacking once per turn, gain 1 memory. This is the other hybrid Digimon. When digivolve on a tamer, you can digivolve on a tamer and it has piercing. Big Mamemon, big boy, 7 play cost, 10,000 DP, 3 to digivolve. Boogiemon, Apemon, sees a lot of play in sort of Rookie Rush kind of decks. Savior Huckmon, when digivolving, you may play 1 Digimon card with Systemon in its name from your hand without paying its memory cost. And when attacking once per turn, if you have a Digimon with Systemon in its name in play, unsuspend this Digimon. Kyaromon, when one of your opponent's Digimon Digivolution card is trashed, draw 1. Gain 1 memory. It's basically Black Gomamon. Magmon, it's a decoy, one of the new traits that was given in BT6. When deleted by an effect, you may delete this Digimon instead. And Sora and Mimi. Oh, sorry. If your opponent doesn't have a level 4 or lower Digimon in play, gain 2 memory. Your turn, when one of your purple Digimon attacks, you may suspend this Digimon to trigger draw 1. And then trash 1 from your hand. Ooh, not so clean rip. There we go. Strabimon, when attacking once per turn, if you have hybrid in its or 10 warriors in its type or form, gain 1 memory. Also good for BT7. One of your Digimon gains on deletion, gain 2 memory until the end of your opponent's next turn. And then security added to your hand. If you have 3 or lower security, trigger draw 2 on play. Retaliation on deletion, if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, you may play 1 Ornismon without paying its memory cost. Your opponents cannot gain memory except with tamer effects. Toyagumon, while this Digimon has blocker, it gets plus 1000 DP. Man, talking so much is really a strain on my voice. All turns, when you have 3 or fewer security, this card gains plus 1000 DP. This is the Sunomon, sorry. When you trash a card in your hand, they're using one of your effects, trigger draw 1. Happy Bullet Shower, delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. And it's a 3 Musketeer card, meaning that you can play this card without the color requirements if you have 3 Musketeer in play. Pomumon, TK and Kari, and Iron Fist Onslaught again. Gives you 2 memory if you have fewer security cards, by the way, the TK and Kari. And when attacking, suspend this tamer to minus 1000 DP on one of your opponent's Digimon. We should be getting a hit in pretty fast because we're a quarter of the box. Only have one Jesmon to talk about. Bakumon, when attacking, if your opponent has 2 or more suspended Digimon, gain 1 memory. Kinkakumon, you may trash 1 card in your hand to delete one of your opponent's level 3 or lower Digimon. That's one attacking skill. Forbidden Trident, one of your opponent's Digimon gets plus 2000, and when attacking, return one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon to its owner's hand. Trash all the Digivolution cards. Judgment of the Blade. One of your Digimon with Hawkmon in its name or Royal Knight in its type can attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon for this turn. And Judgment of the Blade security effect, you may play 1 Digimon card with Systemon in its name from your hand to or trash without paying its memory cost, then add it to your hand. This sees a lot of play in the security control right now. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, place one of them on top of your security stack, add the other one to their hand. Then place this card in battle area. Delay. You can gain 3 memory when you delay this card. Glaive memory boost, same delay but only for 2 memory, and return one of the purple Digimon cards from your trash to your hand. It's the clone from the Megatron, but it's treated as a red Digimon instead of a black Digimon, and it gives 2000 DP on your opponent's turn. Interesting card. Pukumon, Digiburst 2. Your Digimon can't be blocked by your opponent this turn. Security attack +1, Ornismon, Pagumon, Matt Ishida, the other card for the Bonds of Friendship. If you raise a Gabumon or Garurumon from your hatching area, breeding area, you get to trigger draw 1 and gain 1 memory. And you can Digivolve a Gabumon into a Gabumon Bond of Friendship by trashing the top 2 cards of your security. And if you have more than 2 security left, more than one security left, then that Digimon is deleted and at the end of the turn. And Hakmon, the searcher for Hakmon and Sistermon and Jessmon. Maybe I should make a cough compilation at the end of this video. Tapirmon. When a card is removed from your security stack, trigger draw 1. Dragomon. When Digivolving, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon with no Digivolution cards to its owner's hand. Goblinmon, Eosmon, Shoutmon, Chikurimon, Mistymon. Blasted Disaster. Suspend all of your opponent's Digimon, then gain 1 memory for each of your opponent's suspended Digimon. And security, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Wizardmon, when a card is removed from your security stack, gain 1 memory. Flamemon, while this Digimon has Hybrid or 10 Warriors, gains Piercing. Gundramon, it's my first Gundramon. In the last box it was so bad I didn't pull any Gundramon. As an effect, it is a blocker. When Digivolving, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. You may use one option card with a memory cost of 7 among them without paying its memory cost. Trash the remaining cards. If you don't use an option card with this effect, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 4 or less. And Sistermon, it's Jessmon support. Are we gonna see a super rare right now? I'm really hoping for the Gabumon alt art. Gizomon, Gigadron, Tropical Venom, Megadramon, Octomon, Nanimon, Elecmon, Ginkakumon Promote. Did we talk about this? No. It has Rush. And you may place one Ginkakumon and or Ginkakumon from your trash and discard Digivolution cards in any order. If you place 2 cards with this effect, draw 1 and gain 1 memory. Acid Injection, it deletes a blocker most of the time. Crash the top card of your security stack, then one of your opponent's Digimon gains minus 5000 DP. Save your Hakmon. Sistermon CL on play, gain 1 memory, and all of your Digimon with Hakmon or Royal Knights in their types get plus 2000. And it's the alt art Digimon. Wow. Wasn't expecting this card, but I do like the artwork. It's really nice, and the feel of the card is really cool. Not a bad card to pull. And my voice is leaving me. Alright. I think it's pretty okay that we pulled this card. I think it's already a better box than the last time I opened the BT6. Azuramon, Dragomon, Bakumon, Baluchimon, Deputymon, Panjamon, Ginkakumon, Howling Memory Boost, cool card. Trash top 2 Digivolution cards from the bottom of your... trash up to 2 of the Digivolution cards from the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. Then one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards can't attack or block. And it's delay, gain 2 memory. Fly Bullet, destroying one of your opponent's Digimon with level 6 or lower. And it's a 3 Musketeers card, so if you have 3 Musketeers, it doesn't meet the color requirement. Pinamon, when attacking, if you attack opponents, Digimon trigger draw 1. Matashita and Gabumon Bond of Friendship. Yes! Let's leave it up. It's so cool that the Mat and the Gabumon Bond of Friendship were both there at the same time. I like that. We had that with the BT1 booster box opening as well, with a other card. If you want to see that, check it out. It's linked in the description, or otherwise just check out the channel. There you can hear me with again my voice all in pieces because I'm still having that cold. Apemon, Strabimon, Parasaurmon, Ferrismon, Eosmon, Reinforcing Memory Boost, Modoki Betamon, Mimicmon, Arbormon, sorry, Gualdswarmer, again a Musketeer card, and delete all of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost 7 or less. Rebellymon, really interesting card. You may trash one card when Digivolving. You may trash one card from your hand, and this Digimon gains Blocker and Retaliation. And until all turns, this Digimon is also treated as a Black Digimon. And Wyvern's Breath, minus 15,000 DP on one of your opponent's Digimon, most of the time deleting it, and the security effect is the same. Really powerful card to have. I've seen some play in security control. It's good against Craniamon, Deltamon, Murmucusmon, Mammothmon, Judgment of the Blade, Tapirmon, Petaldramon, Toyagumon. All turns while your Digimon has Blocker, it gains plus 1000. Agumon, same as the Gabumon for the Bond of Friendship, but it gives your Agumon Bond of Bravery an extra security check. Volcanomon, love this card. While your opponent has an unsuspended Digimon in play, this Digimon gains security attack plus 1. It is also a cyborg, good to know for if you're playing EX or when you play it for the Hagurumon effect. Gabumon, Rattlestar, return one of your opponent's level 5 or lower. If your opponent has 3 cards, three Digimon in play, return one Digimon to the owner's deck, the bottom of the owner's deck instead, and activate main effect in security. And then we have a other TK and Kari. So we have 3 pulls, and we already took one of the alt arts. We have this is our 12th pack. So let's see. Boogieymon, Tinkermon, love that card. Big Mamimon, Forbidden Trident, King Kakumon, Skullmavimon, Aldradimon, Demi-Meramon, Tropiomon, Pile Volkmon, Gundramon, yes, and Magna Kidmon. In a lot of other videos I watched, they were mostly paired with each other, but I didn't really get any Gundramon in the last box. Security attack plus 1, that's cool. When Digivolving, you may use one option card with a memory cost of 7 in your hand without paying its memory cost. If you don't, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 DP or less. Alright, Gizomon, Eosmon, Ferrismon, Tropical Venom, Modoki Betamon, Apemon, Gingakumon, Howling Memory Boost, Fly-Blooded, Pinamon, Rattlestar, and Ancient Troymon. It's a very interesting card. On your opponent's turn, when an opponent's Digimon attacks, suspend up to 2 of their Digimon without blocker, and on deletion you may play a level 4 or lower Digimon card with Hybrid in its form from your hand without paying its memory cost. Kinda got a feeling that this card could be a good hit. We'll see. I'm still trying to weigh them out. I think when I feel it's a bit heavier, probably is a hit. The Agumon, Panjamon, Deltamon, Bakumon, Mimicmon, Arbormon, Gualdswarmer, Ancient Troymon, and Bond of Bravery. Nice. So that's 2 down, right? That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. I wonder... I'm still hoping that we can get at least a Alt Art Gabumon or a secret rare Alt Art Gabumon Bond of Friendship. Mammothmon, Petaldramon, Big Mamimon, Agumon, Volcanomon, Gabumon, Magnakidmon, and Underworld Skull. When you trash this card from your hand using one of your effects, trigger draw one, and main, you may play one purple level 4 or lower Digimon card from your hand or from your trash without paying its memory cost, and it's same skill when checked in security. I think Pokemon cards are easier to open. Boogieymon, Nanimon, Tinkermon, Forbidden Trident, Parabolic Junk, Megadramon, Elegmon, Demimaramon, Tauropiamon, Biovolkmon, another Systemon, and a Morphomon. I can't stand this card. I like it, but I can't stand it because I got the alt art last time, and yeah, was such a disappointment upon a disappointment upon a disappointment. Alright, let's go. Bellucimon, Aldradimon, Gigadramon, Kinkakumon, Reinforcing Memory Boost, Dragomon, Bauhukmon, Bibimon. I haven't told you what this card does, but when attacking, if you have 3 security cards, gain 1 memory. Mojamon, Impmon. I haven't told you what the Impmon does as well. On play, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If you do, return 1 Digimon card with 7 Great Demon Lords or 3 Musketeers in its type from your trash to your hand. So it's a bit of the support for the 3 Musketeers, but also for Beelzemon, a card that a lot of people like. Pulsemon, I love this card. It's a really cool card. You can connect with a lot of effects that yellow has. You may on play, you may trash cards from the top of your security stack until there are 3 left. Gain 1 memory for each security trashed. If you have 3 security cards, this Digimon gains jamming. And we got an Ogremon. I like that card as well. It doesn't see a lot of play, but on play, you may trash a card from your hand, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with level 4 or lower. So it basically kills off a champion for just a 5 cost. And you have a body on board. I like when you get effects off when you you get a body on board as well. Skull Mammothmon, Octomon, Judgment of the Blade, Parasauromon, Tapirmon, Gizamon, Eosmon, Babamon. Cool card for Rosemon if you want to play it. You may, on deletion, you may play 1 Rosemon or up to 2 yellow Digimon with level 3 cards from your hand without paying their memory cost. Kyaromon, did we already talk about this? Yeah, when you trash a Digivolution, draw 1. Only once per turn. Junkmon, Systemon, and Dynasmon. Nice, because I think we have this on the list, right? I think we do. So are we doing the same as always? Prophesizing everything we want to have. I wish I did that with the last BT6 box because that was garbage once again. Chikurimon, Shoutmon, Mistymon, Goblimon, Parasauromon, Deltamon, Big Mamimon, Pukumon, Happy Bullet Showering, Sunomon, Majiramon, and Asulongmon to go with it. Right, cool. Like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Maybe we can do a game and you can subscribe in the you could comment below how many Agumon and how many Gabumon I pulled in a single box, and the same goes with Matt and Ty, because I think I did drew into only 2 just now. Acid Injection again, Flamemon, Sora and Mimi, and Titamon. A lot of people who are big fans of purple play this, and it is a threat. I won't tell you otherwise, but I don't really like this card. That's why I didn't really put it into the list at the right But how many do we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 more pulls to go. But I'm really glad with this opening. I was a bit afraid that I would be disappointed again. But I got a lot of cool cards. I got the Upamon and the Wizardmon, and I got a lot of the cards that I wanted to pull. The Impmon is not a bad card to have, so it's okay, it's cool. Tapirmon, Murmusmon, Eldradimon, Dragomon, Tinkermon, love it, Ferrismon, Strabimon, Impmon, Finamon, Howling Memory Boost, Manticoremon, and yes! Wow! We got him! We got him! We are loving this. Yes! Wow! It's so cool because it's a slider, by the way. Again, you can, if you have the alt art from the Agumon. I'm at a loss for words because it's such a beautiful card. Then you can put them together. Maybe I'll put it on screen right now. Fun fact: in this series, Gabumon is the Digimon of Matt Ishida, and his little brother is TK, who has a Patamon, and Tokomon is the baby form of Patamon in the series. And the other card Agumon has a Nyaromon, and that has a significant tie into Tai. Do I want to spoil that? I don't know. How many people? Comment down below. How many people are playing the game without seeing the anime first when they were kids or haven't backtracked? Azuromon, Bulkmon, Bakomon, Madoki Betamon, Ginkakumon, Nanimon. Oh man, we pulled that one. Skullmanthmon, Ginkakumon, Agumon, Gwalt Swarmer, Red Reamer. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less. If your opponent has 3 or more Digimon in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 13,000 instead. Cutting Edge, it's a security card for the Eosmon. Activate this card's main effect. You may play one level 5 or lower Eosmon from your hand without paying its memory cost. Then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to the Digimon played with this effect. Pretty okay, it's pretty okay. Getting a body on board and deleting one of your opponent's Digimon is cool. Again, efficiency. So a lot of people dislike Eosmon decks. I think they're pretty okay. I think they, in theory, they should be cool. Deputymon, you can warp, by the way. Did I tell you? Yeah, I did tell you this. Glaive Memory Boost, Tropical Venom, Parabolic Junk, Megadramon, Megaseedramon, right. Babamon, Fly Bullet, Entmon. Your turn, once per turn, when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives unsuspended. And Izzy and Joe. We only pulled one Izzy and Joe right now, this whole box. Okay. Sorry, it's a memory tamer, sort of. If your opponent has 2 or more Digimon in play, gain 2 memory. And when one of your black Digimon is deleted, you may suspend this Digimon of this tamer to draw 1. And then we have our last pack. Do we have anything yet to pull? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be 1 left. What's it gonna be? What's in the list? Do we still? I think it's Mamimon then. Alright. And if it's not anything, I'm not disappointed. The Gabumon is so incredibly cool. It's so cool that we pulled it. I love that. Reinforcing Memory Boost, Gigadramon, Boogimon, Apemon, Bauhugmon, Panjamon, Mammothmon, Bibimon, Wizardmon, Volcanomon, Taikamiya, and Genkomon. Wow! Wait, we had that on the list as well. So how many boxes did we check off right now? I'm not sure. You should be seeing that on screen right now. But we have a... Let's leave this up first. So we have the Gankomon, the Gabumon alt art. We have the Azulongmon, the Dynasmon, Agumon and Gabumon. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 9. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's a 66%. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I'm glad with the pulls that we got. We got everything almost everything we really wanted. We had the Upamon, which is also such a cool card. I'm really glad with this one. We got a Wizardmon that I wanted to pull, and a Bibimon. That's fine as well. Really cool. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again. Stay tuned for another video, and I'll talk about the Tinkermon Decklist profile. See you next time on Zack of All Trades, reminding you to keep it classy.